Angels, blessings, beloved souls. I'm preparing myself for quite some time to make this video because so much is going on, so much to be said. Maybe some things are better sometimes not to be said, but some things are definitely needed to be said. I guess or assume that anyone who would listen to this video are also into astrology and other tools, or have their own guidance from inside, guides, different guides, angel guides, and already got the insights about what is going on or what is about to come towards us. And there's many things that are happening and will happen even more. A bit I'm lost in explaining because I'm so full of insights, and I've been, as I said, preparing myself for quite some time. But okay, today, tomorrow, another day, but I feel it's the time really to give out as much as possible from my side in this very how to say that, not strange times. Nothing is strange, everything is for a reason and for a purpose, but I will try my best. So whatever has happened in 2020, there's so much. I love the funny memes and jokes going around because, you know, looking on the how to say, humorful side of you know, if we can, yeah, okay, horrible things happen, but when you can even make in horrible times, you're still able to make jokes and never lose this tendency for wittiness. And humor is good, is good. Laughter is a great healer if we don't take ourselves too serious. I mean, everything starts with ourselves in the first place, right? So whatever happens to us, we can call it wow, bad karma soak or something like that. And you can look at, okay, this is not a test, this is a lesson, and it's heavy and it's, ooh, it's challenging. But if you can see not just the light, yes, we should see the end at the tunnel, the light, you know, it's a test, it's a lesson, but I gonna pass it. And if you can, on this path of challenging situations coming your way and people who challenge you and triggers, if you can laugh at yourself in the first place, this is good, this is good. Then, you know, in a way, this is, at least for me, how I know I'm on the good, I'm on the path. I'm going to, okay, the jungle is full of monsters and crocodiles and I don't know, you know, but demons and wild forest creatures. But no matter what happened, you can laugh. Yes, don't forget to laugh, because no matter the challenging, and I will not go into details about astrological now. I appreciate all the work, so many astrologers. I have a few of mine that I regularly listen to. Sometimes I go into research to see from someone I never listened to how they see and interpret the constellations. I appreciate those ones that go really deep, not as in fear mongering, you know, but they go deep. I'm a bit surprised with, or maybe I'm not, I don't know, there are many out there that in all this going on, see, wow, good, great. Yeah, if you consider, I mean, good and great, it's healing, cleaning time for the whole planet Earth. So as collectively, of course, also personally, but I mean, not to really go into seeing and telling people, we are in very difficult times. It's already happening. You know, it started from the beginning of January 2020, but every day, you know, if you watch here and there some news or Facebook or social media, and you see more and more rage, more and more anger, more and more restrictions in some places. These restrictions, of course, people starting to resist. There are more and more demonstrations and protests. Not just these violent ones going on, there are also peaceful protests going on. People are waking up. As many have said, of course, in this year, with the constellations, it is time for old structures to die. You know, they have to go. Because our lives, no matter where we stand at, in what country we are, in what color we are born into this lifetime, you know, people are finally waking up. Many, maybe in my opinion, I would say too less. I'm always optimistic. I want more people to wake up and to see and to feel and to wake up what is going on and to see what is wrong. And there's so much wrong going on, so-called wrong. Yes, it is wrong, you know. If people don't have food every day, if they're homeless, what kind of a world are we living in, you know? Mother Earth provides with everything what we need, everything, from medicine, food, to build a roof, you know, under our heads. There's everything is there. But this inequality, you know, between the gap between the rich and the poor, and some people that don't have health care or cannot provide for their whatever health. It's not the way God created this world for. Mm, God, call it God. I like to call it, you know, some say whatever, New Ager, so-called higher self and consciousness. And I mean, I'm a person and I'm creating this video. It means I'm a creator, so there is a higher creator behind all of this. You don't have to belong to any religion to say God. No, you don't. I don't believe. I mean, I don't belong to any so-called organized religion. You know, I sometimes I ask Christians, or used to at least, you know, show me one church that Jesus built, not one building, and he said, "I'm the way, the path, and the truth." We are the church, you know, the congregation, the followers of whatever. Is it Lord Jesus or Lord Buddha or Radha Krishna or Mohammed? It doesn't matter, you know. It's following the process, the message that helps us to evolve, to grow, to reconnect with our God consciousness. This is what is important. And this civilization, really, with its peak in 2020, has shown, and is even more day by day, showing the true faces, what we all together have created. And no matter the fact, so many of us, we try individually, many are out there, to individually create our own little, I don't know, among the family, friends, circles, or having a farm and doing, you know, off the grid and our own little society around us. Of course, there are some of us out there. For me, in my opinion, you know, my idealistic view, optimistic, could be more, but it is as it is. Um, so for those of you, I guess, who will be attracted anyway, you know, angel message, angel readings and stuff, um, I guess you are searching. Maybe some of you are already there, have your own little farms, surrounded by nice people, living in a nice farm eco, a self-sufficient farm community. Great. I hope there are. If not, if you have dreamt about it and felt this is something I would like to do. I know this is basically now, it's the last, as we say in my country, the last train, to do something about it. If you want to get away from violence, rage, anger, personal level and collective level, my advice for my guides is go out of the cities, go out of towns, uh, crowded places, As I said, it looks, as in my hippie old times, demonstrations. A lot of things changed in the 60s and 70s because of this, but today it's different. It is good that people are waking up, but it isn't going and demonstrate. I'm talking about the peaceful demonstrations. It is good to show the governmental structures, hey, wait a second, something is wrong here. We don't agree. We voted for you, we put you in this position, but you are not serving us, the people. So, but it's kinda, I would say, too late. But it's even too late, almost too late. But it's never too late at the end of the day if you trust in your guides, if you trust in God, in your inner higher self, name it as you want, to get out. My first and foremost advice would be try, if you can, if you have any possibility, get out of cities and towns and crowded places. Find some place outside, I don't know. The deeper in the woods, the better, Just get out. Go away from people, because people will be even more raging and being angry, which is a logical consequence. I mean, what, 6 months into all these lockdowns and restrictions and repressions and so many informations, they change every day, every few days, what to do, what not to do. So people, besides being in the lockdown many for weeks and months, at home, many of them alone, many of them surrounded by crazy family, it's just a logical consequence, People will slowly, but not steady, and even not slowly. Look, as I said, look at the charts, what's going on. It's gonna get faster now. My first advice is, if possible, you can really. I have an old motto in my family and friends circle. There will be money, always. There will be always money, but there won't be us. So no matter, many of you, us, are struggling sometimes with money problems. But somehow in the end, most of us somehow do it, We are guided to pass these lessons or tests. Many don't have the money problem, even better for you, in the sense of really getting out and of all this madness that is just started. It's just started. So there will be money, but there won't be us. This is, for me, a very important, I don't know, realizations. A realization I had a long, long time ago, Always, there's always money. Somehow, always. Just saved in the last second. But there won't be us. So it's like, save yourself, it starts with save your soul. Save your sanity. Save your dignity, save your honorability, your wish and desire of who you have, righteousness. It means altogether save yourself and get away. All this, for example, now this mass for 6 months in its own sign, it's yeah, it's the god of war. There will be anger and a lot of things. So my first message would be, get out if you can of cities, towns, crowded places, and stay calm, cool, and collected. Don't allow anyone and anything that is happening around you to get caught yourself in anger and rage. On the contrary, now for us who, let's say, consider to call us light workers, light warriors, rainbow warriors, it's time to be the calm side of all this chaos, the focused and centered, to really go into nature, to meditate, to be the balance to the darkness that is coming. Every one of us is important, every one of us counts. No matter how you consider yourself, oh, I'm so small and insignificant, and what can I do? Yes, you can, and we all equally are important in these dark times, becoming even darker, to shine with our light. Every little spark of light in this darkness right here, right now, counts very, very much to ourselves and to the rest of the world. So much for now. Angel blessings, all my love. Namaste.